Yo, yo, yo. Oh my God, there it goes. Yo, we're in this. All right, what team? We're gonna go Texans, or you want to try something new? Lions or Bills? But with Ravens and Texans. CJ, serio. CJ, serio. Where's CJ at? Where's my fucking pen, dude? Got me stressed the fuck out. Hey, yo, Joe. Do you love me? Do you trust me?
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City.
Bro, we're going against each other. Hey, you guys are shit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Jojo. Jojo. Jojo.
Oh, that is going to be a safety.
Jojo, that was me? What, nigga? Such a little bitch ass mouth, dude.
And it's taken
She
in
stays
at the
with
9.
she lives either with Matthew or uh, that. Yeah, I fucked up. What? I'm on live and you can hear.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. At the 39-yard
The
line.
Lions.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35.
Bro, that's you right there. You're supposed to guard that.
At the 31-yard line. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Are you the linebacker?
Nice job right there.
The middle linebacker?
You
play the middle.
And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can
I'll be
result.
Campbell. Let me be Campbell.
Resulted right there. Now it's Goff.
Oh.
And this one is going to
Okay,
be
hold
off
on.
the
My
mark.
defense
Too
is off
far
right
out
now.
in
Hold on.
front.
What is it?
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw.
Oh my God, there's fucking 3 of them.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
A first carry now for Craig Reynolds. And he
Like,
will fight his
he
way
just runs
into the
in,
end zone
bro.
for a touchdown. Craig Reynolds.
No,
a
this guy.
3-yard touchdown run as his guys
both
are
the
able to
lines, but
extend their lead.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off people to power his way forward.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points.
Don't worry,
and of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
You know, doing the first play, right? Bro, I didn't want to beat the Lions.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
That's you, that's you, that's you.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Dojo, where's your mic at, dude?
The Detroit
Chill.
offense ready to begin
you.
their drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
That guy's slow, bro.
Going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively.
That guy's slow.
To read the trickery and make the stop. 2nd and 7. First carry now for David Montgomery. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously,
You got
guy
this.
carrying
Pick
the
some
ball, but how about
plays.
the
Pick
people
some
up
plays.
front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
I do not like this defense.
Back to throw. Gone.
Whoa, that shit was lagging.
This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard.
That shit lagged me so bad.
Following a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
I say Lions, Chiefs. That's what I was saying. Joe, you got 5 seconds, dude. He took too long.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set
He's
up.
slow,
Once it gets
bro.
near 5
Patrick,
seconds,
you got to take him out.
that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Hit me. Oh, my God.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator
Make him
was saying,
block.
how well can we
No,
stay
make
with
him
these
not a check
receivers
release.
if
Make
we're
him
in man
block.
coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the
R1,
incompletion.
R2.
That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
You gotta let him turn a little bit. You would have
Get him to
been
the ground
open.
at the Lions' 41-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
We got 2 people watching
Well, I
us.
think when they look
Let's
at
get
their
it.
offense, they
Comment in
think
the
to
chat.
themselves, weapons
Comment in the chat right
everywhere.
now,
They
gang.
want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people.
Comment in the chat W's.
They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery.
That was you, bro.
And he'll lose yardage on the play
That
back
was
at
you,
the
bro. You just made us lose a
45-yard
viewer.
line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category.
Run that run, but put submission or substitution, submission down. And change the guy that runs with it. Change
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football.
What do you think?
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
But I want my chat to hear me, dude. That was the whole.
On the end around, here comes Williams. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That boy fast.
The gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Montgomery is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On 2nd down, a run, and this is a reverse here. And he will get into the end zone. What a call on the reverse. It's a touchdown.
It's a risky play to run down here in the red zone. There's a lot of moving parts, the chance of a fumble. But this is executed perfectly. The defense just did not pick it up, and he winds up taking the reverse into the end zone.
A Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much.
Chat, I love AO Zap's chat.
But with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now Goff. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open it up to even more big plays.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Throwing again is Goff. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. Here's Goff. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. David Montgomery. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. Goff looking to throw. He's got it at the 2. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
Out of the gun, Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll give him 8 that time. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. To throw is Goff. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's caught by Montgomery. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Goff. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Goff. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Gone. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Off play action. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's down the left sideline. He may go. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points.
Yeah, chat, you know what it is. I was getting hyped, but I was muted. I was fucking lit.
And even if you're keeping your
that boy Scotty. Who's Scotty? Him.
Okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden, you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And running with power here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Goff. This is caught by Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Goff and Williams hooking up there for a Lions first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To the air again, Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure
we got this chat.
End, but how about the way they
Bro, he got double me on, so we got to
nice attacking play.
use the linebacker.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by
That's
Kirby
what
Joseph,
we do, motherfucker. Joe, do the run.
9-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
They'll start things on the ground, but now this is going to be a reverse. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll run it with Williams. Now he's loose at the 40. Now look out. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Lions have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. So this, not a stat line that you'd expect to see. 2 touchdowns for him now in the ball game, both coming on the ground.
You know what we do, chat. You don't want it against us.
It's obvious they found something that they like on offense and they can use against the defense, and I think they'll continue to go to it until they stop.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I got hit hard.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A great move by Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's Levi Onwuzurike fighting through and punishing the offense. A big tackle for loss. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Now Montgomery running right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
We need this stop. We need this stop. Comment in the chat if you think we're going to get this stop. If your name's CJ and you pull bad bitches, comment in the chat.
Is never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. A little juke. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. A tough run, but not a huge gain. Dropped at the 25.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Goff now looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Desperation time for Goff on 4th. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. An interception.
We're the real Lions.
Touchdown.
You little fucking cub.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. Now Goff. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Goff. Able to complete it to Montgomery. Now inside the 25. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Goff now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Now it's Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions looking like they're going to come away with a victory. We are approximately 5 miles east of Washington, D.C., and that's where you find this place, Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go in our nation's capital. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run it again with Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Dancing to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
To throw, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And he will get in to make it 8-0. The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt, and it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there, and they did it successfully.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Cup 19, Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Go.
To throw is Daniels. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it in.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now is Daniels. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A.J. Epinesa, the one credited for the sack. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draw.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Daniels looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they can't bring him down. And he's got some space here. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback, because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Steps away to his left. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen steps away. And that is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here's Brown. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That second down play nets a -4.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Daniels. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Daniels going to throw for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Well, they'll let McLaurin try and run. I don't think anyone in the building.
Bro, I don't know, bro. They got me though, bro. Fuck, bro. Don't run that shit again.
He lost 6 there on the first.
He didn't block. If he would have blocked, I would have been gone. Come on, 2-minute drill, bro.
Spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Daniels. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Okay,
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you Try and score when given the opportunity.
Allen off the play fake, rolling to his left. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Allen going to change this at the line. Off the play fake, Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Following the fumble recovery, Daniels. Got a man, it's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. De'Ami Brown, 27 yards. And the Commanders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And by rule, that comes out to the 40-yard line, so good opportunity for this offense with solid field position. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Play action. Now it's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills first down. Here's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he'll get this one to Cooper, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And again, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
A final shot before half for Allen. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
You know what we do?
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Operating from the gun, Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll buy some time right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there, the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 2nd and short now following the fumble. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Locates Ertz going across the middle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Well, now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther 11. Let go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. Powering his way forward. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Allen will try to throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation and figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A.J. Epinesa, his 2nd sack of the night. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.